Just waiting for people to join in. Mr. Redding. Got to make sure it's perfect. Lee. Just bear with me, everybody. Just getting everything together, and then we'll crack on. Bear in mind, everyone, we've got a bit of a thunderstorm. So if you do hear crick crackle, there is a storm. So just to let you know, that's in London. But I'm just going to get everything set up. We're going to get all the comments on the iPad. So we'll go from there. And my dad don't sell Avon, Joseph. My dad works for Boohoo. Right. Bear with me. How's everyone been anyway? I know Wade is crapping it. Haha, nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Good afternoon. It's not morning here, it's afternoon. Bear with me. Should have got all this sorted out before. I tell you what, Wade. You can just stay in the comments. You can just do the live on there. You can just tip tap away. Where's my pole? I ain't got the pole here today. Just got my new baby Gecko rack and a fan because it's red hot in here. What's happening, Magic? Wade is literally scared. He messaged me and said, I've been rehearsing this. I don't know how you rehearse a live, but he's been rehearsing. Bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. Right, it ain't working for some reason on the iPad, so we're just going to have to go with it. So anyway, welcome back everybody to a Morphtastic live number 2. We're going to be bringing Wade in. I've known Wade since last year. He joined the hobby last year, funny enough, and he, in my opinion, he went about it the right way. He didn't do what most of us do: go to the pet shop, buy your first gecko, and pair it together with all genetic mess. Wade came to me, came to a few other breeders, Chris at Geckos, and bought some top-notch bell stuff. And it's the proof's in the pudding. Let me get his Instagram up for you now. I mean, the shots he's been taking are insane. Considering he only started last year, he's done really, really well. Oh yeah. After the Luna live I did with Luna last weekend, I had a hell of a lot of messages about racks. In my opinion, if you are good with your hands, then by all means make your own. So easy. Just put your tubs in, leave yourself a 2 centimetre, 1 centimetre gap, and you're good to go. I leave lids on all of my tubs. The reason being is, 1, it helps keep humidity in. Don't get me wrong, they have loads and loads of holes. And 2, a lot of people don't realise my geckos are in my parents' house. I have an apartment. I have my Cresties in my apartment, but I don't have my Leopard geckos in my apartment, just due to the sheer amount I've got. So I have to keep lids on because my mum's got a thing for insects. She's found cockroaches in her bed and crickets and whatnot. So now I have to keep them in with lids. But you know, to keep him here, I can't moan. But let me just show you some of Wade's stuff. I mean, the shots he takes are insane. And my favourite, and my girlfriend's favourite, is he's got a little rankling dragon. I believe we'll get him on and he'll talk about it. I'm pretty sure he only takes them off of a phone. Sorry about the ring light. I mean, you give it to him. They're great photos. Considering he started last year, 2020, I think he bought like 10 geckos off of me. He went mad. But no further delay. Let's get him on. We put this iPad down. Let's get into some geckos, showing some geckos and whatnot. Just light-hearted talk. You know, just something for everyone to tune in on a Sunday. I'm not the best breeder in the world, so there's no ego or anything. Just I love doing what I do, and I want to speak to other people about it. So let's see if we can get him in. Let's see if I can do this now. So let's go up, see where Wade is. Here we go. Invite people. Jw.Geckos. I think I sent you an invite. There he is. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad, you?
You're looking very red.
Yeah, mate, sweating buckets at the minute.
Oh, mate, I've had to get a fan.
Mate, I'd make too much noise.
It's so humid and hot. It's ridiculous. But anyway, how you been?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Just going through my geckos and what to show off, I think.
Don't be nervous,
at the minute.
Anyway, so talk about yourself. What do you work with most? How did you get into the hobby? And just the basic stuff. Let everyone get to know who you are.
I think I work with bells predominantly. They're my favourite of the albino, so I'd say 80% of my stuff is that. And yeah, I've got a few Trempers, a few rainwater. I've got a bit of everything, but bells is my favourite, definitely.
Definitely. You like the stripes and the bells too.
Yeah, I love stripes, love snow. I've got Mac and Gem. I've got Tug in the Tremper, but I love stripes, love snow. Love bells.
So JW, you actually do this with a friend of yours, don't you?
Yeah, Joel was like my best mate and my partner, but he's been busy this year. He's not produced very much. Well, he's doing all right. He's only got 4 babies, bless him, but
as long as he's having fun, mate. As long as he's having fun, do you know what I mean? That's the key to doing all this. Is if you're not having fun, then why bother? Do you know what I mean? That's why I don't understand why you get some negativity and whatnot. You will in any hobby, football, rugby, as you know. You're going to have people, no matter what you do. But if you don't find it fun, then stop now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
stop.
You've got some. Wade's got some subspecies. Where I had a conversation with him before the live, and he just said, "I don't want to be seen as an expert in it. I've only sort of required them and sort of new with it." But what's your thoughts on them? You got Fuscus, Montanus, and Hardwickie.
Yeah. Well, I think, to be honest, I prefer them a little bit to the common macularis. They're just so chilled out.
Yeah.
So chilled out. They're a little bit noisier, I think, sometimes. When you go in the tub, they like to scream at you, even though they're adults. They don't. Well, they're so chilled out. I think the idea with them is to they're laying eggs at the minute, but as soon as they finish laying, I'm gonna set them up in a bioactive and have them more as a display animal. More
nice.
More than I want to breed them, but more naturalistic, I think, with them is the idea.
That would be sick as well, especially with the Hardwickie. It'd be nice if you document it. I'm pretty sure you will on your Instagram.
Yeah, mate.
Have like a camera set up and just see, because we don't know too much about the Hardwickie. I've never worked with Hardwickie. The only animals I have had apart from Leopard is fat tails and the Montanus that you've got.
Yeah.
And the thing with the Montanus is a bit of a funny story. Is my friend Aidan worked for Life Food Hub. Yeah. And he sent me. He gets a whole load of wholesale stuff, so he gets a whole load of messages saying, "Oh, we got this in stock." And anyway, he messaged me, said, "Oh, look, we got some Montanus geckos here." So I was like, "Not too sure." And he said, "Oh, it'd be good because they're pure wild caught bloodline. The parents were wild caught, but the Montanus that you've got is actually CB, but the parents are wild caught." So I thought, "Oh, do you know what? I'll snap it up at the opportunity." Anyway, as you know, the thing was a monster.
It was like yeah,
like you said, it literally launched out of its tub after couriering.
You open it, it did. It escaped and ran around my bedroom floor for a couple of minutes when it first arrived.
But I
just didn't expect it.
Me personally, with the subspecies, I just find them a little bit more. This is me personally. Like you said, I prefer the subspecies. I just find them a little bit more boring than your Leo. It's like when I hatch a Leo, I don't know what's going to hatch. Where if you hatch a Hardwickie, apart from Kevin, he's hatched a Hardwickie bolster. I don't know if you've seen that.
I was going to say, in Japan do it as well. Yeah, Japan
Insane.
has started to get more some like
Yeah.
stripes and reverse stripes out of them, but it's not. It's really, really rare. Like it's not popular.
Yeah, I know. Like, I think the Fuscus you can get some like high white ones and like low expression ones, and
And more
I'm not
orangey
too.
colour, yeah.
Well, show us some, man. Show us some of these. Go on, show us your pride and joy, mate.
Let me try. Which one first?
Leave the hard wiki last.
All right, all right. I'll get my Fuscus male out. The females laying eggs. I don't want to disrupt them too much
Yeah.
at the minute. Mate, my Fuscus is massive. To be fair, like compared to all my females, he's huge.
Nice. They look like they'd be satin smooth.
Mate, they are. They do feel really different to Leopard-Geckos.
Yeah.
As in, they are like a silky, smoother feel to them.
Do they eat and everything? They're pretty much the same.
I keep them a little bit cooler. I keep them at about 28 instead of 31, but otherwise,
Yeah.
almost identical. Yeah, they I mist them down a bit more. They really enjoy being misted, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that,
they are one of my favourite subs, the Fuscas, just because of that white.
mate,
And
they
it's
are
that
awesome.
dark.
They are awesome. I've got
When you got them, I was like, Jesus, when was he getting them?
mate, I got really lucky, to be honest. I found a decent breeder, about an hour away from me. That was selling some babies, and then he actually reached out to me because he knew I liked him. Told me he was selling his breeding pairs and that, and
Happy days. You're always at the right place at the right time. That's one thing I would say. You're always at the right place at the right time. Stunning. Mate, and that's the male, isn't it? That's the females. She's going to be laying and she's relaxed.
Yeah, I'm really lucky. I've got unrelated male and females as well, which is nice. The hard wiki I need to get fresh blood for, but the Fuscus I was quite lucky.
And the hard wiki, they almost have like a moon eye, haven't they?
The hard wiki, yeah, they're more like an eclipse almost, but like with like dots in. It'd be too hard to show you on here, but I'll get some pictures later for it.
Yeah. Also, I don't know whether you listened before I invited you in. I was saying to people about your photos. Like, I get people all the time asking me about my photos. The majority of mine are on the Canon. Didn't you said most of yours were on phone, aren't they? Yeah. But you must have some kind of added attachment or something.
I spent money on a macro lens to try it. It annoyed me more than just using my phone in the end. I find if I zoom in on my phone to 2.9 instead of 3 times zoom, I can get such nice pictures with good daylight. It's just light. All of it is light, honestly. Anyone doing photography will tell you.
Yeah, it's all
decent light is the key thing. Yeah, I do all my pictures in my bedroom window under a UVB light as well. With it's got a white spotlight and a UVB, and the three together.
Funny enough, I took a load of new photos on our available website, and Magic messaged me and we went, awesome photos, don't get me wrong, but why are they dark? Like they're light, but I can see that they're dark. And I said, I did try something different. I shut off all the lights, shut all the blinds. It was pitch black in here. Then I let the flash do the job. But now I'm a little bit like, natural light is better, to be fair.
I've played with the flash because I have got like bridge and DSLR as well, but I just can't get to grips with it. I'm too much point and click.
You just want to grab the gecko, snap it. But whatever
mate,
you do,
I tell you what, 9 times out of 10 when I post a picture, that picture's been taken 10 minutes before I put it up. Like, I just take it and post it straight away.
What phone have you got? You must have the newest one or the XR or something.
I've got the iPhone 11 Pro.
Right.
The Max Pro, yeah, the big one with those.
Mate.
That's not even the newest, just
happy days.
Just lots of practice.
There's me spending 500 quid on that on a camera, and your iPhone 11 is probably bashed up this little cracked screen.
It is, yeah. Back's fucked. One of the cameras is cracked as well.
Yeah, but talking about them iPhone adjustments, I bought some, right? I don't know whether anyone else has used these. They're rubbish. I've got to show you. You must have used these ones.
Mate, you've got to scour Amazon for get the 100mm zoom on one.
You're gonna laugh.
Because I bet you've got a cheap nah, you get yeah, that's it. You got the.
What is that?
That is pathetic.
The reviews are like, oh, brilliant, the best thing I've bought. It couldn't even pick up the detail in the Gecko.
You want one like this, mate? Look at this.
Right. Is that? I think I've seen that on Amazon. Does it have loads of little pieces you can attach to it, and it's like that long?
Yeah, I never use any of them. I just literally used that bit when I did do the, like that picture of the dragon you like. That is taken with this. That was.
Yeah, I could see
but
it.
majority,
I'm about to say, there's no way that was a raw camera.
I've got some like it, but none like they've got the teeth and all that in there like that one did. It looks proper like a dinosaur, doesn't it?
Yeah. But mate, I've got the Canon I use. It's quite an old. It was quite an old one. I've got it here. No, it's at my flat. Can't even show you. But even then, what is a ball ache with it? And Jay's got a good camera. His one is, I think it's a Canon. But what it does is you can Bluetooth the photo straight off the Canon, straight to your phone. Whereas mine, I've got to go home, plug it into the laptop, drag it over, and then what I normally do is I upload them to Facebook, so nobody with a file that nobody.
Yeah, the private.
And then I save them on my phone. But the problem with that is I'm pretty sure Facebook take the quality away.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know what I mean? So when I save the photos and I look at the photo, I think, oh, that looks really good. But if I zoom in, it looks all pixelated.
Yeah, that's exactly. Instagram will do the same though. When you upload to Instagram, they'll never be as good as what you've taken.
Yeah.
It has to squash it up, doesn't it? Yeah, I use this is my what I use for a camera.
Yeah.
Just a nice Panasonic, the Lumix FX28 or 82, something like that.
Is it any good?
Yeah, like some of my pictures on this, but not many. I prefer the phone too much. I spent 300 quid on this to hardly use it really.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people now. I think a lot of people now use their phones. I know Siobhan's SP Gecko. She uses her phone camera, and they're insane. A few other people in the hobby use their phone camera. Ridiculous. There's me getting all the wires out. You know, I'm spending a day taking photos. You know, what's Scott put? By attachments. Scott, I know that's what we're talking about, mate. trying to get a little bit of fame there, Scott. Go away with that crap. No, Scott's a really good friend. Scott's a really good friend. We're actually going to have him on another live another time. But yeah, Scott, it's all light-hearted here, all light-hearted. So what other tangerines are like? I had a load of tangerines and got rid of them because I thought they were boring. Now tangerines are a big thing. Are you working with much tangerine combos?
I've got a few tangerines. Not.
Yeah.
I think my favourite tangerines are my Sunglows probably.
Yeah.
I've left the babies in the tubs at the minute, so quite skittish still.
But you're predominantly bells, ain't you?
Yeah. So the Sunglows are just for a bit of difference, I think. This is a Sunglow by Chloe this time.
Lovely. If it's from Chloe, you know it's going to be a good gecko. Oh, look, Wade, now Newton's joined. Get your hard wiki out.
Let me...
What's that mean, Kevin?
I'll try and find him. Hang on, he's in one of these tubs.
So if nobody else knows, Kevin, from what far as I'm aware, he's got the first, I think it's the first, bold stripe hard wiki. So, can everyone else hear me? I know Kevin can't hear me. Can everyone else hear us okay?
Look.
Nice.
He is grumpy today. It's the first time he's ever really hissed at me trying to pick him up.
Yeah. What are they like for feeding? Are they a bit slow, like your fat tails? No.
Nah, mate. Honestly, he'll smash Juvias, smash Morio worms. Like, I try and tongue feed because they're quite shy. They don't come out when you open the tubs like my other geckos do. So I try and tongue feed to promote them.
Yeah.
Saying hello a bit more. But as soon as you get Morios out, they're not shy.
Yeah.
Not for food.
I don't know whether you noticed, mate. This is a question I've actually asked a few breeders. Does your geckos go on and off Morios?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot to digest, though. I mean, I feed mostly mealworms to my stuff. Mostly, and then I'll top up. I have a Juvia colony going, which is all right. But mate, you empty it so quick.
Mate, thing is, I've tried having Juvia colonies and everything, but the problem is maintaining it. As you know, it's another bloody job.
It just empties so quick as well.
Yeah, it's just like I can't be dealing with it. I just buy all the food and just feed them off straight away now.
I tried it with crickets as well, and they
I
couldn't do it.
Yeah, even when they're babies, they come out like little pinheads.
Yeah,
so they always get out and everything. But now, Yeah, no, I want to show everyone because of the last couple of times I've done the live. I've showed the Inferno, but she was sort of settling and everything. I want to get the Inferno out. This time to show the live. I think the camera's a bit better and I can show off a little bit better. She is insane.
Oh, mate. She is stunning.
She's a big girl as well.
Yeah, massive. Where was she from again?
T-Dragons.
It is T-Dragons, isn't it? Yeah. Is that Germany?
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get a super giant Tangello from him, only because Magic pretty much showed me a load of Tangellos and it sort of gave me the bug for it. So I really want to get one of them now, and it's a bit of fresh blood because a lot of the giants have all been inbred with each other. Thankfully, because of the son of four I had here, passed away, no reason last year, I had a ton of his stuff saved. So I hold a lot of his stuff back, and thankfully, but I'll show you something, Wade. I've got this, it was named Goliath, but I changed it to Kong. I actually sent a photo to Scott earlier. Bear with me, just going for the babies. See, it is, as you can see 3 tubs, but the problem is I haven't got enough tubs, so I just wanted it to look nice, but there will be enough space for 3 of them. But where's this?
What tub do you use for them? They look massive.
There are 3 litre WANs for my babies. I keep my clutch mates together. I've never ever had a problem. I've never had a tail nip yet, but I keep my clutch mates together. Do you keep your clutch mates together, Wade?
I keep mine separate. I asked a lot of people when I started, and a few said they kept them together. I just have the room for separate, so I thought I'd do it not first year.
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, I would have them all separately, but space.
My very first 2 that hatched, I kept them together until they were about 10 grams, just because I hadn't built the rack yet.
She's in shed, or he's in shed, but 15th of June that hatched.
It's massive already.
I know. He's gonna be. That's why I named him Kong. So
Yeah.
Stefan, if you're watching this, this could be the 200G animal, mate. So up your game.
What was the pairing on that again?
Sorry, what's the pairing?
What was your pairing? Yeah.
2 super giants, pastel raptor, straight back to a white and yellow tangerine super giant, but I don't think. 1 second. Yeah, it's definitely tangerine playing in there. But you're predominantly radars, aren't you? You like a radar.
Yeah, I do like the Eclipse gene in the bell. Yeah, I'm gonna try and steer away from it a little bit next year, I think, because I produce so much more Eclipse than I thought I would with my pairings. But no, I love it.
Only problem I find with Eclipse, literally pretty much everything's got Eclipse. I love Eclipse, but the problem I find with Eclipse, sometimes it washes that colour out. And it does my head in sometimes.
I've found with a lot of my stuff that hits radar is patternless until it hits about 15 grams and it starts to get spots, which is like interesting for a first year.
Yeah.
Thought I'd just hatch loads of like plain animals.
Yeah, but but the thing is, some people like that. They like that washed out, pastely look. Do you know what I mean? A lot of your stuff, like with belts, I haven't produced that many belts to be able to give you good advice there. But all I know is with my belt, when I have hatched bells, they have popped later on down the line.
I'm going to try and keep all my
Kong. Oh, he's a rude bugger, isn't he, Mr. DC? I'll show you my supergiant female actually. Now she's putting a bit of, because now I've got used to doing this. I know how to show off stuff properly. Before I was like that. Are you going to be working with any giant bells, Wade?
No plans to at the minute.
That's the supergiant female. In shed.
Of course she's in shed. Lazy Sunday, isn't it?
Mate, as soon as you get the camera out, everything is in shed. Yeah, when she ain't in shed, she is stunning.
She's stunning now, to be fair.
Don't you
He's
start,
an
Chloe. Can you see the comments?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm reading some of it.
He is a rude bugger. I'm still not getting over when I used to do my courier, and I went to Dave's once. It was a quick thing because Dave had work, and I'm in the courier. The quicker the better, anyway. So anyway, gave me the geckos. He's like, "I'll go on, crack on, Jw.G. See you later." He crept up behind me and made me jump so badly it wrecked my day. I had that heart pumping all day. So what else you got there, Wade? Show and tell.
What else do I see? I mean,
You got many bells there?
I've got a few bells. I'll show you one of my favourites. One of my first ones I bought. And she's laid me the most eggs this year as well. It's just a nice striped bell, het eclipse.
Stunning.
From CF.Geckos.
Good old Chris. If you ain't got a bell from Chris,
first year, and she laid me 14 eggs in her first year.
Yeah, you're keeping hold of her. A lot of people don't realise as well when they got breeding geckos is if you got a gecko like first time breeder, like she laid 14 eggs, and even if you did get a baby from her that was better than her, I'd hold on because that baby might not go and produce 14 eggs. Like she's going to be a good egg layer. Look
at that tail as well. She laid her last two yesterday, number 13 and 14, and she's still she held the weight as well. Ridiculous. I've got another female radar. She's laid 12 and it's her first year, but she has struggled with weight, keeping the weight on.
Yeah.
I'll still get rested next year, definitely.
I've noticed with my bells, for some reason, they just pump out eggs. I don't know whether the bloodline's a bit fresher because it's bell. We all know Tremper's been messed about with.
Like a Cresty. Well, you go back.
I know, mate. Leos can jump. I've seen mine jump, his legs lift and go. You'll like this one. I think I show this one off all the time. He's getting big.
Oh yes, I love this gecko. Oh, I love this gecko.
Yeah, white face, gem snow, radar, white and yellow, lavender.
Hey, you can't beat white and yellow. Can't beat that either.
Lovely. This is from Michael Edge at Gecko Lounge. This was actually a holdback, I believe. I said to him, I'll have that.
So what, sorry?
It was a holdback for Mike.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll take that.
What have you paired him to this year?
I've paired him back to a Gem Snow Radar, just straight up Gem Snow Radar, and it's hatched some bloody nice babies so far. But yeah, he's lovely.
He is nice.
You really like my my bold stripe tangerine raider with that red stripe down the back, didn't you? Yeah. I can't wait to see how them babies are going to pop from him. As soon as that hatched with that red stripe, I was like, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping him. So how many babies you produced? Well, I don't know if you're still hatching.
I've still got maybe 20 in the incubator. Yeah. And I've hatched 28 now. So
yeah. Good.
Around 50 this year, yeah.
First year.
Mate, it's those two females saved me.
Yeah.
30 between them is done. They've done a lot, them two.
Jeez, I remember my first season. I had four normals, mate. That's what I'm saying. You done it the right way. It was only till my third year I started actually investing, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because of back then. Well, I would say you would know, but you don't. You went straight in and done it the right way. When I first started, if someone said to me £100 for a gecko, I would go, don't think so. I'm getting out of pre-love for 50 quid.
Yeah.
You got any? That's something I wanted to ask you actually. Do you have any rainwater? Any rainwater stuff?
I've got one to show. One that's.
While you're getting that, I'll get my girl out as well. Is yours a boy? Please tell me it's a boy.
I have. No, the girl. I have the girl to show. My male's only actually a het, my male rainwater, so...
I'm tempted to... I don't know whether to... With my rainwater, I don't know whether to do it the long route or the quick route. So I don't know whether next season to pair her to a non-het and get het rainwaters and obviously have raise that baby another year, then pair it back to the mum to obviously hit some rainwaters, or stop being cheap and get a male. Nice. Get that back up.
I'll probably get a male, to be fair. Mate, it's so hard to show them on here. Whoop. Wait, how are you doing that?
Sitting down, it makes it worse. So that's a firewater.
What this is supposedly from the atomic line from Sasabek, so
yeah.
White and yellow rainwater, that one.
Nice.
Mate, she's stunning. She's got this little like smiley face on her. I don't know if you can see it. No.
Michael, we ain't had no rainwater for weeks. Well, we got rainwater today, mate. But she's got a I got her cheap because she's got a little stubby regen, but I'm not bothered by that. It's the genes I want.
That's all that matters, really, isn't it? As long as she's healthy.
But you went on a spending spree.
Yeah, a little bit.
You went crazy. I remember your mum when I was the courier. Oh, no more!
It's because I only tell her about half of them.
Oh, it came to the point you were like, Jules, mate, can I meet you at the bottom of my road? I'm like, yeah,
I forgot about that.
I'll bring it to your door. It's fine. No, I'm on the verge of getting kicked out. Can you meet me at the bottom of my road so I can put them in a bag and hide them? You got to do what you got to do. I'm the same with my missus. She goes, that's stunning, that Inferno. How much did that cost you? I go, 50 quid. She's like, oh, you've had a result. I go, I know, babe, I know.
It looks better than the pictures, yeah.
You got to do what you got to do, mate. You need them geckos. But yeah, no, I've mainly I'm working with giants, as most people know. I did have a black knight, but I just decided that's something I'm not going to want to play with. I don't know. It's just I like bright animals. You see, if you look at my page, a lot of them are orange, and the black knight did what I wanted it to do. It made some of the bloods look darker and a bit like burnt orange, but there's something I don't want to play with. I'm going to leave James and Dave to play with that, and Siobhan. But yeah,
professionals do it.
Being single has benefits. Yeah, magic. It does, mate. It does, especially when you're ugly. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. But have anyone got any questions? Let's just pop some questions up. This rattle Wade's brain.
Oh, mate,
already.
It.
How many people? We got 22 people in. And by the way, people, these lives I'm doing, I've got like, if anyone's interested, drop me a message. But I'm not going to mention any names. I've got 3 people lined up. And I really want to get some people overseas. And I know Louis said he's going to do one. He's from Portugal. Kevin, albino. Not albino. Albino. I ain't going to get into an American versus English England run, but you're speaking English and it is albino. So albino it is. Oi oi, favourite lizard, blood dragon for me. That's got to be Lewis. That's one of my boys. If anyone likes, by the way, if anyone likes Xbox and likes watching people mess about, pretty much Lewis is one of my best mates and went to school together and everything. He's a man-child, and if you want to watch a YouTube video of 2 men playing Call of Duty and messing about, give their page a like. George, I know you use a loop. I've only recently got one. What's the best technique to use it? Okay, so what's Magic Morph Gecko means, #Scott. How do you basically sex a gecko? So big shout out for Chloe. Sorry, Wade, I'm going to run off with this.
That's all right, okay.
Big shout out to Chloe because of Chloe. This is actually Chloe's. Unfortunately, the light has run out. But the best way to sex them, so I've got to try and get a gecko out that ain't going to run around. You know what I'm talking about? I've got to try and get a gecko that's going to stay still now on camera. So we'll try this one. This one's from Chris at CF Geckos. He's going to hate me for this, but There is black night in that. He always tells me not to say it, but there is black night in that. Why doesn't your tash join your beard on the right side? I'll tell you why, David. It's because of it's like my trademark. Do you know, like Keith Lemon wears a hat and says "oosh"? Mine is I take that bit off so no one can copy me then. So that's why I do it. Anyway, the sexing. Got to try and keep this gecko still. So what you do is you get your loop and you actually place this bit onto the private part of your gecko. And if you see black spots or black dots, then you've got a male. You can do this fresh from the egg, but obviously it's harder to look and trying to hold a gecko. But you just place this in there. You take, obviously this is supposed to have a light, but the light's run out. You place it in there, you take a look, and if you see little tiny dots, you got yourself a male. If there's nothing there, you got yourself a female. But shout out to Chris. I've got a lot of geckos here. Most of my geckos are from Chris and Mike. Mike at Gecko Lounge and Chris at CF Geckos. A lot of my stuff. I got lucky with the courier because I got first dibs on everyone's stuff. You got a lot of Chris's stuff too, didn't you, Wade?
I did get a lot from Chris, yeah. that striper just showed us Chris's.
Is it? Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's from Chris. Yeah, my two best breeders this year are from Chris.
Honestly, I don't know whether that came from that pairing, but Chris has got this bold stripe, I think it's bold stripe, bell male. He is, I don't know if you've seen him, he is insane. He's massive, he's like that. But a lot of his bold stuff comes from that male. And yeah, that and he's big. A lot of them come that big as well. And Gecko Park has got some mad stripy bells as well. But it's a shame. I wish we'd done this live last year because you know how many bells I'm pumping out.
Yeah, I know.
Got a question here for you, Wade. What is your ultimate gecko?
Ultimate gecko.
What's your dream gecko?
I don't know. I've got a few that I wanna.
Because I know you love purple heads.
Yeah, I love purple heads. I love red stripes, especially like red stripe mixed with white and yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of snow in there. I don't know. See.
Did you see that red stripe? I think it was Suburban Gecko. I think it was a red stripe as well. It was so clean. I was talking to Magic about it. I don't know whether that is a red stripe, but if it is, that was mental. Wade,
I haven't seen
where's Wade? Chris Close said, Wade, where's the red stripe one? So it sounds like you've got to get another gecko out, mate.
I've actually had her in my hand a minute ago. She's
nice. Is that did I courier that to you?
Yeah. This is from TRA.
Yeah, she's got big.
I've actually got her sister coming to join me soon as well.
Nice.
Yeah, for next year.
Nice. Is that male or female as well?
This is female. I've got a male, but the male's not quite as like bold or red stripe as she is.
Yeah.
So my plan is the sister's going to get put to a white and yellow stripe I have.
Yeah.
And this one will be popped back to the red and stripe male and see if I can get more like her out.
Definitely. Well, in my opinion, red stripe and bell is the way to go because I have worked with some red stripe with Trempers, and you do get a couple that hold the red stripe, but predominantly it washes out and it ends up being like almost like a brown stripe.
Yeah. She's just shy of 50 grams at the minute, and she's still really red. So.
Yeah.
But her sister, I have another sister of hers that was like her, and she's completely washed out now. In fact, she started to grow dark stripe instead.
Nice.
Like a broken dotted stripe.
The geckos always look their best when they're about 30 Gs. You know what I mean? Soon as they get past that, it goes one way or the other. It can either stay looking wicked, but the majority of them they just wash out. Just that's why a lot of us sell our geckos at about 30 G because that way you get to see your full potential of what you've got, and it's the best time to sell them because that's when they're looking at their best at about 30 G. And it's a fully established gecko by then. It's eating, pooping, and whatnot. And you'll be able to, if there's anything wrong with it, you'll be able to tell by looking at it. Any more questions? See how many people got 23. Viddy's Pets. Oh, mate, I love Viddy. I always give him a shout out. Viddy's Pets is the one that got me started because of. I'll cut a long story short. I bought some white and yellows. This is when I got out of breeding normals. I thought, oh, I'm going to invest. I'm going to go and get some white and yellows.
Yeah.
Anyway, random guy pre-loved, went to him. Well, I wasn't knowledgeable enough. If someone said to me that was a white and yellow, I would have believed them. Anyway, he told me these white and yellow tangerines. Anyway, I was so happy with them. Bred them, had a load of babies. Ended up being Enigma. Anyway, because I posted them everywhere and I'd made some sales, so I had to go around messaging to people that had bought them off of me and say to them, like, just so you know, it's going to come as a shock. I was missold a white and yellow as an Enigma, so just so you know, your baby is actually an Enigma. How's your white and yellow bell male looking? Is that from Dave?
Yeah, this is him.
Nice. Show us the back. Show us the back of him.
But he's got such a cute face.
Nice. Is that Sunfire?
Yeah, Sunfire, Radar, possibly Gem Snow, white and yellow.
Nice.
Yeah, mate. He started slow. He didn't want to grow when he come here, and he started to. He's just suddenly had like a stretch out.
Every gecko I've had from Dave, it comes meaty. It don't mess about with feeding.
Nah, none of my others have. It's only this one. He was a bit slow to start, but my sunglows from him are like piling weight on now. They're massive. Is
that from Chloe, the Sunglow?
No, I got a pair from Dave as well of Sunfire. So
nice. Dave's like the guru over here. So if there's anybody to like come to like September, December, you got any geckos available? Most of us are gone, sold out. But Dave's always pumping them out. It's like a factory.
No, wouldn't say a factory.
So this girl's been breeding, but towards a couple of months ago, I'd say, I was actually thinking of releasing her because she just washed out. And I'm pretty sure it's because of breeding, but now she's stopped breeding. Well, not breeding, stopped laying eggs, and she's starting to really colour up. She's looking a bit small because obviously breeding. But this is one of the bloods.
Oh mate,
she's looking fire.
Yeah, she's looking great. How many eggs has she laid?
She's only laid 6.
Only 6. Are they all for sale? Or?
Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna jump this one. So when I have a first-time breeder, if they start pumping out 10, 12 eggs, I start worrying. I start thinking, slow down, girl. You give yourself a break. Like I've got all my Murphy patternless stuff is from Chris, but I bought one from Mike, and she's been a beast. Just an MP Het Raptor. She has been an absolute beast. But I worry when they start pumping out that many. But it's good, like your one. As you say, it was 14. You know, next she's going to be a pumper. Yeah, she is. She's definitely going nowhere, that one. I think I've got a baby hatched. Yeah, I do. Oh, 2. There is one hatching. Let's see, what have you got? There's one hatching there. Oh, nice. And it looks like another Stonewash Raptor reverse stripe. Hope you're... He looks a bit... I'm a bit worried about him. I'll put him back. But it's this season, I don't know, I'm probably going to have to make some space because for some reason the Stonewash is doing it for me. I don't know why. There's something about Stonewash. For years I was saying to Mark about Stonewash. And then he said to me, do you want to take the project? And it's been the best thing for me. You've seen that that stripy Stonewash Cross Raptor I post everywhere. Yeah, I love it. The best gecko I've ever hatched. 100%. Yeah, I love that gecko. What's Jamesy said? See, Giant is a weird one. Do you know, as much as I love Giants, I hate talking about it because of it's one of them morphs that, not morphs, but one of them genes or whatever, line bred. I believe it's line bred, but you know, it's like I was supposed to have somebody come over today. I don't normally have people over, but Lucy Leo's were going to pop up because she's had a few geckos from me, and I just said to her, look, nothing's really available right now, giant-wise. If I'm honest with you, I want to wait until they get to a size because of I hate selling a 30-gram giant and then they don't they don't end up being big, because it can happen. And that's I had a discussion with Kevin about it, and he said the same. He said, yeah, I've had supergiants pop out of normal, but if you do pair that back to a supergiant, they pump out big geckos. And I think that's like to do with blood. So like, for example, if my mum and dad are 7 foot, they will predominantly have 7 foot baby like kids, but you will have the chance of having a 5 foot kid. But that 5 foot kid, if she had a kid with a 7 foot man, they could have 7 foot baby. That makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's a bit of a different one. The Stonewash line has always been amazing, and John Tagg did really good things with it. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Definitely. I've been talking to John quite a bit because from what I'm aware, John moved the Stonewash to Mike, and he's messaged me, giving me some pointers on Stonewash, what to watch out for. It's like he said, the reverse stripe Stonewash I've got. He said ideally, as much as the stripe is lovely, you really want that to break up for that to get that true Stonewash looking pattern. And the other one I've got, it's got a really good crown on it. But yeah, definitely. I was lucky that that Mike let me take it. Let me get the Stonewash main female out, because she has had a bit of a bad season, but she's stunning. The male's stunning as well, to be fair. I'll tell you what, I'll get the male out now because the male's here. Cool. It's a shame there's nothing like a Stonewash bell or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure you would have been all over him like tramps and hot chips. This is the Stonewash cross male.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Big boy.
I do love the Stonewash look.
Honestly, mate, it's that the camera won't pick it up. There's just something there, mate. It just does it for me. I'm always been a Tremper man. I did try some bells. I've got a small collection of bells. I'm hoping to hold a few back this year, but for some reason, Tremper is always been my thing. I do really looking forward to getting into the rainwaters, but I've heard a few they can have fertility problems, and
yeah, I've heard a lot.
Yeah, it's like I can't remember who it was. Somebody messaged and said that the myths are true, because I've only got 2 eggs or something out of 10. Like 8 of them died or something. But let me get the Stonewash main girl out. Bear with me. So what is there anything you're going to be adding to your collection this for next year, Wade?
I don't think so. I think for now I want to work on what I have for like the next year or maybe 2.
Start holding back babies. That's what I wanted to do. I want to start having my own stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like a lot of my stuff I have here, I'll be like, oh, that's from Chris, Jw.Geckos, that's from Mike, and I want to start being like, oh, I produced that. So that's what I mean. Exactly. I haven't even proved myself at all. I've not even proved myself at all in the hobby yet. Like most of the stuff I've got here is somebody else's project that I've took on and working on. So I want to start working on my own stuff.
That's literally my goal this year. Is to, well, really, last year I only bred half of what I wanted to, so I didn't produce too much. So next year is when I'm really going to kickstart what I want to do. He's got lush eyes. Well, she's got lush eyes.
Yes, like, stunning, mate. It almost reminds me of a bit like a Bassian. I think that's how you say it. A Bassian, that eclipse line. Like that's the main female. She's lovely.
She looks like chocolatey almost.
Yeah, she's not. Honestly, the colour won't ever show on the camera very well. It's like the Inferno. You can't even pick it up right on the taking the Canon. You can't even pick it up right on that. You got this is like a little joke of mine. Everyone's got Chloe's G&T. You got any G&T?
I haven't got any G&T.
What?
Wait, I haven't got Trempers.
Oh yeah, it's Tremper, isn't it? It's Tremper.
Or maybe I need one of them next year, and then I'm done.
So this is the. So this is the Black Knight girl from Dave. Camera's made her even look even lighter. It's the Black Knight girl. She's going to Dan Haroldson. You know Dan, didn't you? South
Yeah.
Yorkshire. Yeah. Nice gecko. Eats well. She's been a good layer. Can't complain really. Just not my cup of tea. When I got her, I was absolutely buzzing. I can tell my sister that. Just something I don't want to work with. I don't know why. Just something about it, and I think it'll do damn well. I think he's going to pair it to a gem and have a little play around with it. South Yorkshire Geckos and Bearded Dragons. A bit of a mouthful, but that's the page. You got much geckos available, Wade?
I haven't posted any yet, really.
Yeah.
I've only posted 2, but yeah, I've only got 3 that I really want to hold back this year. So the minute there's 25 that are available, will be available.
Yeah.
Until the next one's hatching, yeah.
I suppose the longer you keep hold of them, the more quicker they'll go because they'll be to size.
It's my first year, so it's nice to see them all develop a bit and how much they change as well. So I've got a lot of stuff that's probably ready, like between 15 and 20 grams now. But
yeah,
I'm not in a rush to sell anything at the minute.
You got attached, ain't you?
I'm not attached. Just trying to see how they develop.
I bet they've all got names.
Yeah.
Chloe Pert. I am doing GT bells. I tested all POS hets for Tremper. Looking for a non-albino to start the bell line. That would be sick.
Well, there you go. I'll buy that one.
Yeah, can you imagine that with Bell? It's Bell and Tangerine. I don't know much about Bell and Green, but I know Bell and Tangerine will pop. So
yeah, but because Bells are so orangey already, aren't they? They've got
some nice ones. Just Bell and Tangerines just absolutely pop. Do you know what I mean? With Tremper, it can pop, but it can also wash out as well.
Yeah.
So, like I've been saying that the coppers, you can get some bright coppers. I've got a copper here somewhere. Where are you, girl? Dave's gonna hate on me because this isn't one of Dave's.
Oh, nice. Where was that from then?
That was from Mike.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It is nice.
It looks like some of the stuff old Flavel's been hatching. CF, he's been hatching some nice coppers like that. So
they are so bright, aren't they?
Quarter. Yeah, just something about them. It's just we're lucky because I see a lot of Germans and Dutch. They ob over it because I know Malt has got an insane copper. Almost looks Sungo.
Oh, I don't know. I like the copper. It's a darker orange, isn't it? I like that.
All coppers are mine, fellow. Well, yeah, 100%. I agree with that. It's like Jay. You got Ferry's geckos, mate. I'm joking. He's gonna hate that.
They're just normal geckos, aren't they? They're
normal, yeah.
just normal.
Just normal geckos. They're almost like small, like an Afghan as well. But just not my. When I go around Jay's, you can imagine, mate. You have to come all. I'm not going to invite you to Jay's, but hopefully one day if we all have drinks or something, mate. When you go through his collection and you see them black geckos like that, that's when you like. I look at them and go, throw my hands at you, mate. Incredible.
A black one.
Magic shots fired. You know he's not going to like that. To be fair, the crosses he's done are that dark.
Yeah, those snow crosses.
Do you know what I mean? At a jet black male, and then paired that to a non-black knight, and they're coming out that black. That male's crazy.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that
some of the babies are stunning. The ones I've seen are stunning.
His male as well is a character, right? I'll tell you something. I don't know whether I'm supposed to say it live, but whatever. If you put that male with a female, he will pair with her like that, and then how we know he's paired, he will go. Only male one that does it. It's the only
I bet he's learned that from Jay as well.
And it had to be with Jay. Oh, you got any other stuff you want to show off, Wade?
Oh, what do you want to see? I don't really.
Black Knights are boring. Chris, stop firing, man. I've got something here of Chris's. There's one thing I will say about Chris. Is one, he's got a gorgeous accent. And two, he does bang out some nice bandits.
Yeah, mate, I love that bandit.
I give it to him. He does bang
Did you
out stuff
test? Was that the one that was possibly het Tremper?
Yes. No, it's het free. I'm pretty sure it's
Het
het
free.
free. Sorry, I'm pretty sure it's het free. I've got it all in my book. I'm not some breeder that ain't got a clue what's in these geckos. Got one with a flame. Lewis, don't start. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was het free. So go on. So wait 2 years. Jay will have insane Black Knight crosses. 100%. I totally agree. And he likes holding back things as well. He's gonna smash it. I've known Jay a long time. I think his girlfriend's cousin bought their first gecko for their cousin or something in 2016. I think it was. What's that you got there, Wade?
It's Gem Snow. Huh?
It's a gecko.
I'm just watching it. It's trying to run away. It's a Gem Snow white and yellow radar. It's a grumpy Gem Snow.
Nice. Who was that off?
Radar.
Is that one you produced?
Yeah, that's one.
Nice.
I only had 2 white and yellow this year. I was really sad. I wanted a few more, but
yeah,
she's probably my favourite. The other one looks stunning when it hatched, and she's really washed out. Bless her. But I'm going to keep both of them two anyway.
Yeah.
For next year.
I don't know whether you noticed, but I've noticed with bells, for some reason, a lot of bell stripes can sometimes wash out. I don't know whether you've come across any. Tremper seems to hold it. I know, like, you can. With bells are quite bold, but I've just seen quite a few stripes fizzle out in bells, especially with what I've got.
Yeah, I've got. Well, you've seen the one that I bought from Chris. That one's really held the stripe. Like, I'll get it back out when this one gets off me.
Are you? I'm going to say is I really know the answer. Are you going to get that Montanus out or not?
No, mate. I've got her in the tub, but she's even looking at me now. Like,
no, I wouldn't even bother.
Look, I'll show you. Look, you can see her like this.
Yeah, evil.
Mate, I'll try.
I know I don't know whether you heard, but I can't remember who I spoke to. But someone mentioned that they think that potentially Gem Snow could have came from Montanus. If you actually look at the Montanus, though, you could say, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, mate, she's legging it. I'm not doing it. She is not happy to be in there.
Yeah, mate. She used to scream at me while eating.
Mate, I will say, you'll be laying in bed sometimes and you just hear one like hiss at you, and I know it's her every time.
Yeah. Mate, I had to try and put that in a box to send it off to you. Do you know when you grab hold of the Leo and it does that?
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, she was.
I feel like the tail's going to fall off or something.
Yeah. Oh, I see the comments. Anyone got any questions? Come on, fire some questions the Wade.
Yeah, look, this is Chris's one. Mate,
yeah, that's nice. What's crazy is over the years when you get talking to people, it's like you can see stuff and be like, "That's one of Chris's." Do you know what I mean? Or like or someone will show you the tail and I'll go, "That is from Dave," and that is one of Dave's. It's crazy. Like that all day long, Chris.
Yeah, mate. But the stripe on it, look.
Mike Robinson put radars. Can they stay one colour?
Can they stay one colour?
They can change. You can get different combinations of radar. You can get MAC radar. You can get a tangerine radar. So
that's one thing with the tangerine radars. They can be so orange one day and so yellow the next. They proper fluctuate.
Like that one I sold you last year, he was he was crazy as a baby. Yeah. I think you moved him on to KLG.
I did, yeah. Just because my other one would turn male, so I had 2 males, didn't I? I've got a radar here.
I've got another question for you while you're getting that out, Wade. Hannah has put, I asked further up, how have you found your first season, Wade?
Yeah, I think a lot of learning in the first year, I think, because I don't know, everything's gone better than I thought, to be honest. I don't want to sound too Don't know, like, it's just gone better than I thought. I didn't think I'd have this many babies. Or
You didn't mess about. It's like I said at the start. I think it was Chris. Chris sold you a few geckos, and then Chris messaged me, and he was like, "I got this like guy getting some bells off of me. I haven't got no males, I think it was, and he's after some males." And then he said, "But you didn't mess about. You got some good quality stuff." Yeah, like most people who start this, that they do it the wrong way, and the wrong. You go to your pet shop, you go and buy a gecko. Oh, well, I enjoy this. I'm going to get a female. Oh yeah, slap him in the viv together. No problem. Slap him in. You get eggs. You came. I like bells. This is what I want. You didn't mess about.
It took me ages to know it was bells I wanted though. Like, I probably looked for 6 months before I decided it was bells, and it was Chris that made me know it was bells I wanted. To be fair, when he showed me his stuff. But yeah, no, I think I think the thing about my first year is I did look into it so much before I done it as well. And then even when I got my first few, I was still trying to learn. Even now, I'm trying to learn as much as I can. So I think that helps my first year. I think just don't stop learning, and your first year will be easy.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's even now. Some people, they send me a gecko and go, "Guess what it is?"
Mate, I get those every day. I get those.
Wrong. Yeah, I'll get it wrong because of I don't know what the pairing is. Chris sent me one the other day. What do you think this is? I went super snow because it was like a super snow, and he said, "No, I won't say what it is, but I did end up getting it." I love showing off my bells. It's a Scouser thing. It's a Scouser thing, Chris. I mean, I've gone up to where your ends are, and there's a lot of bells around. So yeah, bells is predominantly Wade's thing. And what would you say, Chris? Now I've got you chatting. You are Chris. Ellesmere Port is Scouse. I've spoke to your mate who's from Ellesmere Port. I think you've gone to school with. He said it's Scouse land. So you all sound like Tony Bellew there. So it's Scouse. You're not. So Chris, while I've got you on there, I know Chris ain't on the live. What would you say? Would you say you're more of a bell guy or a Tremper guy? Because I know you've got a vast majority of both. Let's see what he says. I know he loves his bandits. He loves his super snows.
That's not what we asked.
I'm from Cheshire. See here anymore. Bell supergiants are real. Trey, how many times? Zorro and Universe. Want some chicken and a can of Coke. Oh, you want me to say that, Dave? Because of most of my accents sound Indian. Let me get the red diamond out. She's had a bit of a good season for her first one. I remember Dave bought her back from me from I think it was Ham or Houston, I can't remember. He said to me, "This gecko's tiny." Dave, let's see. Dave, I don't like you. Say I want some chicken and a can of Coke. I want some chicken and a can of Coke. I think Andre, who sold me this gecko, was watching this live. I don't know whether he still is, but this is the woo! That's the red RD, red diamond. And she's fired out because I paired her to a copper electric cross, and from the majority of the crosses I've done, you always get like 1 or 2 babies that look fire, and yeah, she has hatched 2 babies so far, and one of them is fire. Do Chris Sutton's accent? This isn't an accent show, but Chris is more like he's from Huddersfield, so he's got a bit of a deeper tone, a bit like because every time I go to do an accent, I swear. Every time I do an accent of somebody, I put a swear word in, so I can't do that. Chris would be like, "I need to check incubator."
How is your upside down gecko?
My upside down gecko?
Yeah, the baby that was hatching.
Oh,
is it out yet?
That's a good idea. I think it looked normal. think it looked normal, mate. Oh, it's a... Oh, here we go. Run, 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 run. It's a snow.
Where's it gone?
So most of my stonewash pairings, because of the main stonewash girl, it hasn't had a good season. I don't know whether you noticed, Wade. Have you ever had a... this gecko's going to run out of this tub. I'll show you in a minute. Have you ever had a breeding female and she will like... It's almost like a egg has burst inside her and she poos out like a goo. Have you seen that?
Nah, I've not had that. Not yet. It's only my first year,
it's like she's pushed out an infertile egg and it's burst and whatever. It's happened to a few geckos. I know a few other people have had it happen, but she's done that this year for me. I've got 2 good eggs off of her so far, but predominantly most of my stonewashes have came from Chris's MPs from Chris, CF Geckos, all that, you know. So big shout out to Chris because of one of the geckos is throwing out a stripe.
Oh, nice.
That's what's just hatched.
Oh yeah, nice.
Dark, isn't it?
It is dark.
So that is a match snow het MP het Tremper.
Upside down gecko.
Upside down gecko.
Yeah.
Stonewash cross. I won't call it a stonewash cross until I see any sort of stonewashing pattern. But the clutch mate, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure it's going to look like the other stripy one I get it out. So hard with babies because they'll just ping off your hands. Get down, you. Also, my favourite at the moment is, mate, this bait. I'm going to have to shut its lid in a minute. This Max Snow's going crazy. Oh, there we go.
Oh man, yeah.
See that stripe?
The reverse stripe, yeah.
Oh, mate, honestly, it's going to be bloody hard getting rid. Well, not getting rid, but selling some of these stonewash crosses. Oh, I love them. Let me show you those other ones again. Those ones I keep posting. Too ugly for life. He's from Stoke now. Oh, honestly, my accents are shocking. Magic, you're on the next live. Yeah, come on, Magic, do it live. Right. What does people want to see? What does people want to see? What do you want to see, Wade?
What do I want to see?
Apart from you know what?
I want to see that hair.
Oh no, you got me there. You got me there. Oh, colossal. I've had some. I've done a pairing just to see what happens. So I've got one of Dave's colossal girls. I believe it's just a big gecko line, not affiliated with Giant at all. And I paired her to a super giant. So and I'll tell you what, they've hatched big. These hatched last week. Let me show you the size.
Oh mate, well, they're a week old.
Week old. Raptor.
Yeah, that's massive.
I won't list it as an SG. I'll keep an eye on it. I will say it's got SG blood in it. What's happening, Louise? Life Geckos. For some reason, I really like green. I've only hatched one. Something about green line and albino. I know there's not a bell, but green line Tremper. It's just something about it. Let me try and get one out. So I've got a bell here. I might as well show you it.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this on your Instagram as well. I think.
Yeah. Got 2.
They're so quick, aren't they, as babies?
Oh mate, honestly. I haven't popped. Funny enough, you said that earlier. I haven't popped many white and yellows myself this year.
I've literally had 2, but I only had 1 pairing this year because of all the talk around white and yellow, and I didn't want to produce too many first year.
Alright, let's get the green line Tremper.
Oh yeah, I love this one as well.
Yeah, it's insane. The clutch mate. Oh, got ya. The clutch mate's nice. But she's an arsehole. Not Tremper.
No. That is nice though.
The green lines, honestly, they're pumping out some real nice stuff. There's one, I'll show you one. I haven't labelled it. No, actually, no, I have. I've got 2 big green lines, but one of them I haven't labelled as a green line because of, I spoke to, I think it was John, and he said green lines, if there ain't got any sort of form of stripe going down, he wouldn't label as a green stripe. So I've just followed his advice on that one. Where is it? I've actually sold this one to C&M, Chris Sutton, a really good friend of mine. Let me get it out. The green, I've got a thing for green at the moment. The green on it is mental. So I've still got over 100 eggs in the incubator right now because this year I started way before everybody. Well, everyone was ahead of me, and obviously everyone's dying down now. What they're hatching, people got like 20 babies, and this is an SG. This is for an SG pairing. I'll show you this one. It's going to be a smiley head.
Yeah, I love that smiley head stuff.
Yeah, stunning.
So nice, like the jungle look, isn't it?
Yeah, and the head, that's the head on it.
Yeah, mate, it's so orange. I love jungle patterns. You don't see
yeah,
many of those make it into big breeding plans. Yeah.
Chloe does a lot of jungle snows as well. That look nice. I think Dave does a lot of jungle as well. I don't know personally. I don't know the difference between, because I think I spoke to Ollie Cook. I don't know much between jungle and aberrant. I don't know too much of the difference. I think aberrant's a bit more banded, but the jungle.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the difference. No.
So let me get this gecko. I'm so happy with this gecko, and I'm glad C&M's got it because he'll do. Yeah, here we go. He'll do well. He'll do well with it. I bet he's shedding. No, it ain't.
Oh yeah.
Look at the green on that.
But yeah, so green.
Look at the green on that.
That is well green. Even your camera's picking it up.
I know.
Yeah, mate, that's well smart.
So this one's gone, but the other one is as green, and this one's available. Ooh.
Yeah, that's well smart. Is that Tremper?
No.
You know,
No,
you
mate.
need some bell ones.
I know. I was thinking about doing a project of doing putting green line to bell, but obviously green line predominantly have het Tremper in them, and obviously you can get Tremper green line. So I am tempted to do green line bell, but what I would have to do is, you have to be years after outbreed the Tremper, but I am tempted to do it. Does the green hold as adults? On some of them, Magic, I've got a proven girl down here. I actually did name her Fireball, but I've changed the name now because she doesn't look so fiery anymore. But she is lovely. Let me get her out quickly. She's got, a lot of you might see it. It was this orangey gecko. It had like black spots going down the back, and it had like these 2 orange stripes. But now it's pretty much faded out. But I'll get her now quickly. I'll let Wade get his tits out.
No one wants to see that.
Green line, green line. Oh, I'm going to show off the red diamond cross as well. That is, I am so happy with that one. So this is one of my favourite green lines. You see that orange stripes either side?
Yeah.
I mean, there's green there, but not much. But that's one of my breeding females. That was from, I think Jonathan Tagg may have bred this one, but I did get this off of Mike. We'll say he goes at Harwickie there,
Yeah.
Wade.
He's just so chilled out, look.
Lovely, man. Keep rubbing it like a dog. Who did you purchase those off of, Wade? Was it the same person I got Chabon's Fuscus off?
Yeah, Ian Pryor, yeah. I don't think he owns like a page or anything though.
Let's get some. Oh, it's a decent size.
Oh mate, they're massive. I've not weighed them to be fair. They're healthy though.
So this is some of the clown. This is a clown blood cross I'm keeping. For some reason, tons of green coming out.
Oh, mate, yeah.
That's the clown blood cross. I've still got eggs cooking, so I might even hatch a better one. This one is, again, blood cross clown. This one's a bit darker. Let me show you here. Starting to get some of those clown markings come through. As you can see, like here.
Yeah, that's smart.
Mike just posted Gecko just posted a green line. I was going to message him and say that looks like a clown, but I better not. Red diamond cross. What's this one here? Getting a bit carried away now. People are going to start getting bored. So here's the stonewash. See, this one is underappreciated. Everyone bangs on about the stripy one, but look at the head on that. Yeah,
that's quality.
That just does it for me for some reason.
Yeah, I love that look as well.
Speaking with Siobhan, Aberrant is between a jungle and banded combo. Cheers for that, Ollie. I think Dave said something as well. My Afghan is pretty green as babies, then goes dirty. Yeah, predominantly magic, predominantly. They wash out. Where did this come from? Oh, here. What's your favourite hatchling?
Probably either that stripe or my white and yellow gem snow that I'm holding back.
So the GT girl I got, Chloe, has been paired to a GT Tremper male. But unfortunately, for some reason, I've only popped one visual Tremper, even though the Tremper green line female is Het Tremper, Het Eclipse, and the green line male is green line Tremper, Het Eclipse. But I've only hit one Tremper so far. It's the problem with hets. One of my Black Knight Mandarin Tangerine cross is pretty green. I'll be interested in seeing that. You have to drop me a DM and show me that.
Slide in the DM.
Bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
What is your favourite snow?
Mine?
Yeah.
I've got more gems here than I do have anything else. But for some reason, Tug is hitting it for me right now. Tug looks like a Max Snow to me. But for some reason, it's just doing it for me. Here's a raptor we got available. He's a male.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is nice.
Nice. Colour will probably wash out with age, just so you know. But this one's available. Yeah, exactly, Chloe. It's always next year. I've got 8 eggs still cooking. Not from her, but other green line. All my green line females are not visual Trempers. I've got one male I've paired all my green lines to, and he's a visual Tremper. So I'm hoping I hit some more. But that green line I showed you, Tremper, the green line Tremper, I'm keeping hold of that regardless, male or female. What did Chris put?
Tug looks washed out.
They do. It's like I know what's his name? Phil at Cambridge posts a lot of tugs with nothing in them, no white and yellow, no wraps, just literally just tug Het Eclipse or something. And I always think they just look like a Mac. When you start putting white and yellow and stuff to them. Oh, where's this red diamond? It's doing me head in.
You lost it.
Blood cross blood. Red diamond. Pretty sure they're in a blue lid. Oh, I'll show you this one. This one's ticking the boxes for me as well. I'm going to try and line breed it because of, for some reason, she's quite pink.
Yeah, I
know what it is. It's the stonewash. You get that pinky look, but I really like how that's looking. This is a sorry. This is a Stonewash Cross, Gem Snow, Eclipse.
Yeah, she's stunning.
Nice, isn't she? Something about it.
It's the stripe, isn't it, as well? Like the reverse.
Yeah.
Almost.
She's got that like white, almost that white face as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really? This red diamond's in here somewhere. I've got to show you because of the amount of love I've been getting for it, and for it being how young it is and how orange it still is. I can't wait till Con grows up so I can start showing off how big he's going to be. So this is my tug baby. Let me show this. I think the male tug I've got, I think Christian's going to have it from Mike, but this is a white and yellow tug raptor.
Yeah, it's nice. I recently hatched my first tug. They were there.
Yeah, I've seen this. Nice, mate, nice.
Yeah, that was it was a test for Tremper, and unfortunately I hit it. So
well, at least you know now.
Yeah, that's it. But I was hoping it wouldn't be. First egg as well. I was well upset.
So I pretty much got this rack idea of Chris. I have got labels. I've got little like codes on the sides. Like this one's got SG.
Just can't read.
So this is another one from the Stonewash. This came from Mike's, not Mike's. This came from Chrissy's Murphy Pattern of Snow with a Paradox. I haven't hatched a Paradox yet, but this is a Stonewash Cross Max Snow Raptor. Het MP, so she'll probably get spotty.
Yeah, she's smart. I love the white bands around her head.
Yeah.
I love that.
Pied seems to attach itself to Max Super Snow clips. Sorry guys, bear with. Bear with. Green line. I was pretty sure I probably pulled it out and had a look at it. Clown, come on. Where is it? I'm starting to get worried now. MP. What are you? This is just a copper electric cross.
Oh, nice.
Some of that burnt orange look. Nice a tug, George. Cheers, mate. Oh my God, it is him in here. That's the thing. That's Gem Snow. It's another little Gem Snow Stonewash Cross, white and yellow. There's even copper in there.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
I have a pied Mac Eclipse line too. Do you know what, guys? I actually don't know where it's gone.
First lost gecko.
I do not know where those geckos have gone. Is it in? Where the hell are they gone then? One second. Is it in this other rack? Oh, where are you? I might even scratch looking for it now because of what's that you got? Oh, is that your beardies?
Yeah, mate, these are a nightmare. Never breed these.
I bet they eat you out, and they eat you out of money.
Literally everything, constantly.
Palmetto State, Joe stole it. I was thinking more Pikey J. Oh, oh my! Do you know I've been looking for them red diamonds?
Yeah.
Do you know where they were?
Where? What an idiot.
So this one, oh, it's in shade. You're having me on.
Oh, there she is.
In shed, mate. The other one, I haven't showed the clutch mate off yet. But the clutch mate isn't as great, but I still think it's going to be quite orange.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is nice.
It's weird with tangerines. You can always tell they're going to be a really good quality tangerine when they almost look like they're spray painted. Does that make sense? It's like Chloe's G&T. I'll get her out in a second. She looks like she's been spray painted. It's something I say to myself. A good tangerine looks like it's been spray painted. While I'm here, I'm going to show Chris one of his girls. If she's not shedding. So Chris blessed me with this girl. I think she's the one been firing out the bright stonewashes.
Yeah, that's nice,
Oh.
man.
And the snow MP from Chris, she's like a black knight. 1 minute she's dark, 1 minute she's light. Little paradox. Have you figured where you're getting the paradox from yet, Chris? And next season, I might use one with a whole back stonewash het MP male and pair them back to one of these. But I think predominantly I'm going to be pairing all the MPs back to the Super Snow MP Tremper, possibly Eclipse. But I'll figure that out when I pair them, see what I hatch. But yeah, he's insane. He's starting to really grow. He was quite a slow grower, but I'm putting that down to being a super snow. Sometimes super snows can be a bit slow, but he's chonking food down, and his eyes are like, it's weird. They're red, but they're like a brown.
Why do super snows grow so slow? I've noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like sometimes I've had some people that have hatched super snows and they have a right nightmare of it shedding, and especially the pied ones when you start banging Eclipse into it. But yeah, I've noticed super snows grow a little bit slow. But this male, honestly, he is chunking on weight. Where is he? I think I'm pretty lucky. Chris gave him to me, not gave him to me, but Chris let me take him because Chris was a little bit like, oh, I don't know. But I took him. No, not him. This big boy. So if you're showing him on this gecko, first vision is, oh, that's a blizzard or something.
Yeah, that's nice.
Super Snow MP, TA, possibly. We think it's Eclipse, but we'll find out when breeding. The eyes are like brown.
So is that are they not super? Are they the platinums or?
See, I wouldn't class that as a platinum. Me, he's almost like a black knight because to me platinums are grey. So I won't be labelling it as a platy, but I know Chris has got something going down with the platies right now. I'm not even going to say because it's going to be a surprise when he posts it. I guess it's insane. I think he sold a really nice one last year. I think I couriered it to I think it was Holly, Andromeda. I can't even pronounce it. What's the page called?
Andromeda.
That's it. Gecko. So yeah, exotic.
Yeah.
But she's got a really nice one. But yeah, SSEs are a fairly weak morph combo. Yeah, I agree, mate. Totally. But some of them are slow growers, and just from what I've noticed, I haven't hatched many super snows, And Chris always says to me, "You got to start hatching super snows. Everyone wants a super snow." But yeah, no, should be having a few super snows next season, hopefully. Just put this lab back. I've also, Chris, you remember that tiny little universe you gave me? And you said, "Oh, see how you do with him." He's shot up. Universe Het Bell. He's really shot up. Whoa! Screeching. Good wave type.
I know.
I have 3 Super Platinums and another SSMPTA Eclipse. Yeah, if anyone's after MP stuff all day long, give CF a shout, 100%. What you got there, mate?
Me?
Yeah, like, sorry, Wade. Yeah, it's like no pattern. I think he's got a few freckles.
I have a universe similar, but mine's got more speckles than that.
Are you in your mum's room with that wallpaper?
No, that's my room. Do you not like it?
Huh?
Do you not like it?
That just looks very feminine.
It was the cheapest when I was in there.
Mate, it's nothing wrong with a little drop of girly wallpaper. I got my bedroom. My missus has took over. My bedroom's all marble.
No.
Trying to avoid super pairings, 100%. I know a few people that have done some super pairings. In my opinion, they produce the best looking SSEs, but Jesus, do you get problems? It's like white and yellow to white and yellow. If you do it, some incredible looking white and yellows pop out, but that's when you start getting the spins and the problems. From what we know, majority of white and yellow syndromes happen mostly with white and yellow to white and yellow pairing. I know some people do it and have no problems. I'm not saying anyone does. What I personally think is I wouldn't do it because of you do have the chance of producing the spin, even if that baby isn't spinning, it might go on to produce something spinning. But you know, it's a big debate with white and yellows. I just think be true to yourself. If you have got something spinning, if you are selling it, let the person know. But me personally, try and avoid it at all costs. I've done SSC pairings and found the issue with SSC to Mac Eclipse. Really? So SSC even back to a Mac, you've noticed issues with that as well. That's crazy. Like I said, I've seen a few SSCs to SSCs, but boy, do they hatch the best looking SSCs I've seen. Big white head right back here. Oh, we've got some of the big boys in here today. Anyone got any more questions? Like, what time is it? We'll wrap it up in another 10, 15 minutes. You got any questions, Wade?
Nah, mate.
No.
My little brain's fried, mate.
Yeah.
Thinking about geckos too much.
Just my experience from it. Yeah, totally, mate. Totally. People can jump down, get a bit too angry too quick when you voice your opinion, and people want to go crazy. It's like me with the super giants. This year, I don't know if you notice, a lot of my stuff I'll put from Super Giant line because of I don't want to sell something. Because I can't keep every giant to 100 grams here. And female giants, they'll reach 85. You can get them to 100, but they start looking unhealthy. So this year, I've just said, right, all super giants are going to be labelled as from super giant blood, just to be safe.
Man. Yeah.
Where is the SS Black Knight? Chris is going to be so angry with that comment, Louise. I'll get it out. I think Chris will be able to say in the comments. I think it's like really small percentage. She does get dark. Don't get me wrong. When I first had it and I was posting it a lot, even Chris was messaging me going, "I think I made a mistake giving you that one." But she has lightened up, like Chris said. Chris said she's going to look like just a normal super snow. But I will show her. I'm pretty sure with a bit of line breeding, I've got a lovely patternless Max Snow from Gecko Park. And my sister used him this season and paired him to a Mac, and really, really dark super snow popped out. So I think that would be a good pairing. But I think, from what I've spoken to Chris, he's got something really good lined up for her, maybe. So she might actually go back to Chris. Here she is. I think Palmetto State has got a Black Knight Cross SSE. It looks very similar. So this is it, Louise.
Yeah. It's got nice high white sides as well.
Wicked looking Super Snow, regardless. I want to see your white and yellow collection. I'll show you some white and yellows. So yeah, lovely Super Snow. When she does get dark, she looks wicked. Same with MPs, even Tangerine. As you probably know, Wade, heat changes it, mood changes it. You can have a Tangerine looking bright orange. Give it an hour, it's gone yellow.
Yeah, literally.
I wouldn't label it as SS Black Knight because it's about 12.5 Black Knight, but I want followers.
Is that how it works?
But no, honestly, when she was dark, when she was really dark, I was labelling a Black Knight Cross. I think I put 25%, and Chris was like, no, it's 12. But now she doesn't really hold any dark. It'll just be a Super Snow to me. White, yeah, someone wanted to see some white and yellows. Let me see what I've got white and yellow. So I've already showed the lavender gemstone, but I'll show it quickly to the person who's asked. Yeah, but Chris, you say that, but how many people probably messaged you on the back of my post? It's probably ridiculous. I already know Adam from Isle of Wight dropped you a message for one. But does the Black Knight Cross male you got he don't show much darkness, but that's a lovely gecko. So this is one of my white and yellows. I already showed it earlier, but this is one of my male Gem Snow white and yellow radar lavender from Gecko Lounge. I've got a feeling he's on a bite. That's one. What other white and yellows have I got here? I've got put my light on. I've got a white and yellow Copper Cross Gem Snow. That was actually this female here. This is the one that Mike said to me to pair to the Stonewash. Basically said to me it's something he was personally going to do, and basically advised me to give it a try. And so far, not only has she been a fantastic breeder, I think she's laid me 18 eggs. Not only has she been a fantastic breeder, but what Mike said was right. It's been popping out some really, one of his proven breeders. And he said to me she was a big lad. So this here is, bear with me, it's on the lid. She is a white and yellow Gem Copper Cross Het Eclipse. And she was paired to the Stonewash Cross Het Eclipse. I don't know. Probably need to speak to Mike or John. I don't know what was crossed to the Stonewash crosses I got here. I don't know whether it's something tangy. The reason why I say that is because of some of the normals I've been hatching from the pairing have been really, really tangy. That's a good one to answer, Wade, if you can get her out. The Picasso, Copper Tremper Picasso. I like some of the Picassos. I know Dave's been popping them, and I think Dave got some from Lee, I think it was. Not Lee Gecko. I can't remember the guy with the Picassos. Lee something. I'm pretty sure I've got more white and yellows here. We've got a white and yellow here.
Here she is, look. Man, I hate it because she's so much more orange in real life than my camera looks.
Lee Young's, that's it. Another white and yellow. This is from my giant line.
I love white and yellow. White and yellow is such a good gene.
It is, yeah, I love it, but white and yellow is probably one of the only genes that makes me go, is it white and yellow? I don't know. So look at that way. It looks lovely, mate. Nice. I know, mate. You get used to it. That's stunning.
Mate, she is. She's so much more orange in real life as well.
That was produced produced by SP.
Yeah, yeah.
P. Nice. Pretty sure I've got more white and yellow. The G&T's here from Chloe. I have to try and get Chloe on. Chloe would be a good person to do a live with.
Yeah, Chloe.
I know the Americans love her dad.
Yeah, so nice. I love the single spot.
The one spot.
Just one spot.
I love it. But she's the G&T I've got here. I'm actually going to be pairing her next season to, I'll get him out in a minute. He has lost a bit of weight due to breeding, but she's going to be paired to the green line Tremper male that I got from Michael at Gecko Lounge. Also, I want to say quickly, make sure if anyone's inquiring racks or anything, because I've been getting tons of messages about racks. I just build my own. I wouldn't say I'm professional. Like all these are IKEA units, and I convert them myself. And I normally use spare bits of wood, kitchen units, and all that jazz. So if anyone wants a rack, when you do buy a rack, they are quite expensive. You've got to remember, you've got a person's labour, you've got the materials, you've got the time. But LRVV is a really good person to get your Leo racks from. And I don't know whether he does Cresty racks and everything, but I know they work well for other geckos and snakes. So LRVV, I've seen the work he puts in. I know Neil quite well myself, courier to him. Honestly, great family. If you want to get a rack, I highly recommend Neil. But anyway, what's that you got there, Wade fella?
Just the white and yellow Eclipse het bell.
Nice.
I've not been out this year.
Looking
forward to next year. TRA as well.
You like Robbie, didn't you?
Yeah, mate. That's a nice.
Is he still breeding Leos? He seems to have been really quiet recently.
Yeah, he said he is. He's shown me some stuff this year, but not as much.
Yeah, because I know he's really good friends with Wayne, East Coast, and he's packed up. Devastated. Yeah. I really like Wade. Natalie said we got babies. I've got tons of babies. Tons and tons of babies. I think I've got about 45, 46 hatchlings right now, and I've got about 100 eggs in the incubator. I've actually got babies in the incubator right now as well. But predominantly a lot of this stuff is breeding quality. This one's available. So this year, what I'm planning on doing is I'm letting a few go now because of one, I need space, and two, I'm not going to hold these ones back. A lot of them are going to wait. Like a lot of super giants I'm going to be holding on. I've got another one I want to show that's available, but this is available. I'm not labelling this one green line because there's not any sort of stripe or line, but this one I'll be labelling as I wouldn't say G&T either. I'm labelling it as a tangerine with green line blood. So you are gonna get some greens. How's your amber sunglow males? Go on. I was going to get an amber sunglow off of Dave. I wanted to get one to pair to the red diamond next year, but show me, mate. They're one of my favourite geckos at the moment.
Go on, fight on.
All right then. I don't know if you saw Dave. It is the result of a colossal. These are a week old. This is colossal and supergiant. The supergiant male has got pastel in it. That's one of them. A week old. Look at the size of it. Nice,
mate. They're smashing weight on. Yeah, mate, smashing weight on. He's already over 30 grams.
Jeez. I've got a question for you, Dave, actually, because I know you won't do a live. What's your favourite project that isn't a secret? See, the special project I'm working on is I'm not gonna say it on live because I want to obviously keep it to myself. It's a secret. But if you look at the stonewashes and look at some of the stuff, like some of the hets that are coming out of my crosses, you might be able to work it out. But I'm hoping to hit what I want to hit. I don't even know if it's going to work. It's with the stonewash and it's with another recessive. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll see. It's a secret. I can't say. I might do a live, fella. I've got you. I've got you already. I've got you. You're doing one. But yeah, them Amber Sunglows, Wade, are insane. Have we lost Wade? He's loading. Oh, we lost Wade. Never mind. Can everyone still hear me? You know what it is, Chris. You know what it is. What do you think? Do you reckon it'll work? Let's invite Wade back in. We're only going to stay on for another 10-20 minutes. We'll stick him back in, let him have a little bit of fame. Don't give it that you've lost connection. You went to flight mode and boom.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Chris,
Chris,
come back.
100%. If I hit it, I don't know, because how I see it is, I know I was going to say what it was then. No. So let me show. This is one of the. This came from. I'm not going to say it's a giant just yet, but this came from one of the giants. There's a bit of a project I'm working on. I call it smiley heads. I know you can get other geckos that hatch with a smiley head from other morphs, especially the copper I've got. That's got a bit of a smiley head. But with the supergiant smiley I've got here, a lot of her babies, about 70% of her babies, will hatch out of this smiley head, and people seem to be going a bit crazy for it. But here's one. You see that smiley coming through? Nice big gecko. I'll show you the mum because I always show mum. Mum's one of my favourite geckos. Apart from that and the Inferno is it's insane. It's that's got to be one of my favourites. I'll get out quickly again. I don't know whether there's new people. I know Dan just tuned in. Sorry, mate, I was at work having to watch on catch up. No worries, Dan. Just appreciate you watching, mate. This is the Inferno again for people who ain't tuned in. Have you got a filter on your face?
What is it doing?
Wade, Reptiles, who I'm actually going to try and get on the live. He's just commented about the hard wikis. Whip him out again for the people that haven't tuned in.
Done with him.
And also Ryan from how do you pronounce his Reptiles? Me and Ryan have been talking recently, and we share very same views on some morphs like pastel. Like you get a lot of people that are labelling pastels that ain't pastels. So it'd be really good to get him on and get our first American on. Yeah, the hard wikis.
It's so hard to show.
They're nice.
Do you know what? They proper cling on with their tail as well. Like
Smiley, where's Smiley? Where's Smiley at? Smiley. So this girl is starting to get some size on her. This is the one that I was saying on Lunar Live with Kevin, who does super giants. Sometimes with super giants, you will hatch a gecko that isn't a super giant. It'll be like a normal size. But this girl here, she's both parents. This is Smiley. She's got a lovely reverse stripe on her. So this girl here, she's starting to get some size in her now. Because I remember Kevin saying that give her a bit of time, she will get some size. But she goes on to make super giants.
Yeah, she's
Stunning,
nice.
man.
She is like,
believe it or not, with this gecko, is her egg went bad, really bad, and I thought, sod it, I'm going to cut open the egg. Cut it open, didn't think it was going to make it, but now she's going 2 years now. She's stunning. Thank you, Ella. Let's put this girl back. I've got another green line here, that's one of my favourites. Another slow grower, but nonetheless, stunning. Gonna go into shed. Ryan said, Wade, how calm is your male Harwickie?
Look at this.
What's that?
That's the Montana.
Size of it!
Wait, she's actually behaving as well. Oh, my male Hardwickie is super calm. To be fair, they both are. The female and the male. So is my Fuscus are fine. They're so much more laid back.
I've had fat tails. I find fat tails can be a bit moody.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah, one I had, I just didn't go on with it. I've rehomed him. It was just a normal. I actually think I got him off of Facts and Racks in Donny one year. Is that the Fuscus? Yeah, stunning.
Yeah,
so nice. They just look like they'll be silky smooth.
They generally are. They're like it's almost like a scalelessy feeling.
Yeah,
velvety.
Stunning, mate. Stunning. It'd be nice to start seeing some of them pop because there's not many people over here working. Look at it.
Well, I was really hoping my eggs would hatch by today, but
yeah, that would have been awesome, man. That would have been. Imagine doing a live and showing some baby Harwickie off.
Mate, they're due. Well, I say they're due. Everything I have hatches at about day 55, and they're on 55 now. So
it's Harwickie. I'm not familiar with subspecies, but is Harwickie the coolest? Is Harwickie the subspecies that you keep the coolest out of the lot? I don't know. Does anybody else know? I know fat tails are a little bit cooler than Leos, just a little bit. I know Harwickie like it a little bit more humid and a little bit cooler. I'm just thinking, is Harwickie?
I keep mine at 28. That's what I was told. 28. Yeah. So I keep my macularis all at 30 to 32. It's not much different really, but then I do miss them all. They're constantly in the moist side as well.
Yeah,
I've got a nice big one.
Yeah,
and they're always in it.
I noticed when Mike shipped some off in my courier, they were heavily misted. So yeah, they do have different needs for sure. Leos just do it for me. I know if Chris is still watching. Chris had a subspecies that was moved on to.
Angramanian.
Yeah,
is that how you say it?
I remember going around. He went, "Do you want to see a giant? I'll show you a giant."
They're massive.
Thing was like that.
Yeah, they are. They're like all of them are 30 centimeters, aren't they? But
yeah, I know. Crystal Palace reptiles have 3 available right now, but they're males.
Yeah, I did see as them.
I remember speaking to Caitlin, and she was like, "Yeah, it's a shame they're all males."
Yeah, she needs a female, doesn't she, Caitlin?
I feel but male Harwickies are a bit moody. I wish I could tell you, Ryan. I don't have any subspecies. The only thing I keep now is Leopard geckos. I've got cresty geckos, but I wouldn't say I'm a cresty breeder. That's just purely just for a little bit of fun because of when I had my Leos at the flat. I loved it, and then because obviously it got too big, we moved them out, and I missed having something to do in the flat. So I've got some Cresties, BioVivs, they're really good with temperature. I supply UV, but I don't supply them any heat because the room temperature is good enough. So I've got Leos, Cresties, morning geckos, and I've also got one axolotl. But other than that, yeah, she does, Dan. She does. I think Caitlin got hers off of Chris at CF, and I think he was only a year old, so he's going to be a big one. But is there any last questions, anybody, before we wrap things up here? I just want to let everybody know that this will be uploaded to YouTube afterwards. So if anyone's missed anything, it'll be uploaded on Instagram and YouTube. But I appreciate everybody to go and show love on YouTube just to get us a bit out there. Not going to be doing guide videos on like how to look after your gecko and how do you feed your gecko. I'm not going to do any of that. It's just it's going to be predominantly. I want this to be like a talk show. So I just want it's just going to be like that. So any support. But if there's any last questions for me or Wade, fire them away. Stop putting some of these baby geckos back. I think we said everything, mate.
Yeah, I think so too.
I said to myself the other day, I said, I'm only going to make this live an hour long because...
That's what you told me, 45 minutes you said.
I'm only going to do a live an hour long because it takes hours to upload it to YouTube otherwise. The one I've done with Jay was 2.5 hours long and it took like 16 hours to upload. Poor man's James Corden. Poor man James Corden, man. I know. I've also been told a lot of Wayne Rooney, but that's a bit of a joke.
Can we see the red diamond? I'm not waiting to look for that again.
I'll get it out again for you, Michael. No problem. Nice one, lads. What's the full thing on YouTube? Cheers, Dan. By the way, Dan, nice geckos you got shipped over. Lovely, mate. Any more? I can hear a giggle.
I think CF wants to see your ass, mate.
Do you want to see it, Chris? Oh, that's them all back. See you later, Scott.
See ya.
You're welcome, Wacky. Always a big support.
More really than Clooney.
Oh, I've had James Corden, believe it or not, Ollie Murs, and Wayne Rooney. Personally, I think I look like a mix.
A mix.
Oh, Red Diamond called Mike. I might do a tour one day in the reptile room. I hate showing off too much because I don't like holding myself for judgment. Red Diamond. Got a stripe down there.
Yeah, nice.
I like the head stamp as well. A lot of there's something with the red diamonds. When I show people this, the first thing is the red diamonds we see are very, very bright. And I spoke to, I think it was Lady Verga, and she said, believe it or not, a lot of red diamonds are incubated really high temperature to keep that brightness. A true red diamond incubated properly, they look a bit brownish. But babies, I don't even know if I'm going to let any go. If I do, it'll be to friends. Dave, when we do a live, you're getting chinned. But there you go, Michael. But anyway, let people know where to find you, Wade, and what social media platforms and.
On Facebook and Instagram, it's just Jw.Geckos, isn't it?
Jw.Geckos. Always get you.
.Geckos.
Always get you confused sometimes with JMG.
Who's? Oh yeah.
Jw.Geckos. Sometimes I get
W the other way up.
Yeah, because when I search it, comes up with JMG as well. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here, guys. Big thanks to Wade for joining.
Thanks for having me.
I'm hoping. I think the next Morphtastic live's in a couple of weeks or something. I'm not too sure. I've got a few people lined up. If you're interested, let me know, because I've got a bit of a schedule that I've got people booked in. Like I think me and Wade organised this 2 weeks ago, so gave Wade a little bit of time. I'm no professional. I don't say I'm a professional. I'm still a amateur in this game. I've been doing it for 5 years. Still learning. I've been very fortunate, more than most people, that I've had some good mentors. I've had Mike, I've had Chris, I've had Dave, some really top people over here helping me out. That's why I've got to where I am. But be good to get some more people on. It'd be wicked to get Chloe and Dave on. But yeah, this is going to be uploaded to YouTube. Look at Wade, looking shattered. But yeah, peace out, everybody, and thanks for joining in. This will be uploaded to YouTube. Ego, ego, ego. Don't you stop. But yeah, this will be uploaded to YouTube. Thanks for everybody tuning in. This is Morphtastic episode number 1. See you later. See you later, Wade.
Yeah, guys. Thank you.